Is there other comments or questions on these points? Or on my summary of the executive officers and the peace officers and my idea about taking the entire everything that's in control by the executive department of machinery of government of the USA right now, and taking it and dismantling it and put it under the control of each of the sheriffs in each of the counties of the USA. Is there anybody that would like to comment on whether or not that's a good strategy to pursue for invigorating the health and accountability of our American people and nation here? Well, I won't dare to presume a broad-based consensus on that. Maybe we can revisit that at another time. It does look like Cynthia got a little bit upset at me, and Cynthia Moore, on my muting her, and she hung up. I'll deal with that later. I hope she comes back, but I do believe she was taking us off point. We were on specific issues, and she was taking us back generally, and I can't just allow people to hijack the conversation like that. I believe her intentions are good.
It seems to be part of the problem.
What are you saying, Klaus?
Your comment is that's what seems to be part of the problem. Too many people take offense too easily, too soon, and get all huffy and leave the conversation.
Thank you, Klaus.
I mean, really.
and we have had our own differences in the past, but I think we've usually been able to agree and disagree and continue on where we can.
I don't recall that we've ever disagreed. Maybe you got a memory I don't have.
No. I'm just speaking generally. I've generally disagreed with about everybody I've interacted with, one way or the other. But thank you, Klaus.
I say that's fact. I yield to that, Charles. Good point. I had to unmute myself for that.
Thank you, Lewis. And so I want you to know each and all of you are very valuable and precious to me, and it causes me pain to have to mute people I like and respect, like Cynthia Moore and Dave and the Thumb. You know, it causes me pain, but I'm sorry. Chaos and confusion is the work of the devil, and when people indulge in that, I got to put the hammer down. But continuing on, we've got more in Section 3 here. Well, it's just a few other documents here. Organizing our trusted peace officers, grassroots, bottom up, precincts, townships, and counties, the 3 web links. Affirming our who's qualified elector and who's not a qualified elector. Anybody in the conference here like to challenge the qualified elector status of anybody else in the conference? We ought to touch on that issue in case anybody's really steamed about anything. Anybody willing to challenge the qualified elector status of anybody else here? Or maybe even a politician like Judge Roberts of the Supreme Court. Maybe he's not a qualified elector. Biden's certainly not a qualified elector. We ought to be able to develop a consensus around Biden not being a qualified. Well, maybe Lewis might throw a monkey wrench in that. Lewis, what do you think of Joe Biden? Do you think Joe Biden's a qualified elector?
Charles, I would be the one that throws the monkey wrench in that one right there, because I'm Team Biden as opposed to the administration that was just there.